Imagine playing your favorite sport that you worked every day to get better at through your entire life, and one day you were randomly hurt, and without realizing it, you just ended your entire athletic career. Many athletes are hurt every year because they've never been told how to prevent it or they've never been given ways to better themselves. Hi, I'm Jaden Kahneman, and today I'll be talking about ways that we can prevent injuries for athletes and better our athletes through athletic funding. I've played sports, specifically baseball, all my life, and I've seen countless people hurt and have to take weeks, months, years off, and sometimes their whole life off of sports because they were hurt without knowing how to prevent these injuries. This isn't an investment in sports or athletes, it's an investment in the athletes who inspire and entertain and motivate us all. Um, we owe it to them to provide the resources they need to succeed without sacrificing their health or future. So today I will talk about how more athletic support and funding will help athletes prevent injury and have career longevity with good performance and better mental well-being. The health and well-being of athletes is often overlooked, leading to preventable injuries, shortened careers, and mental health struggles. If we want to improve the overall health of our athletes, we have to invest in their health. If we don't, they can have burnout and shortened careers because they overworked and, they didn't train the right areas. They could have mental health struggles. A lot of athletes have this nowadays because for the same reason they're overworked and they aren't told how to, prevent this and feel better while playing the sport. And the injury prevention is lacking. A lot of people are getting hurt more so nowadays than they used to, and we need to help them because this could be very bad. I will explain why increasing funding for athlete health is the solution to these problems. By investing more in healthcare, we can prevent injuries, improve performance, and provide essential mental health support, ensuring athletes can perform at their best for longer and with a better quality of life. Mental health support for athletes, the more money that we put into these athletes, we can get them people like counselors or psychologists to help them when they're feeling down or they're not in the right mental state. The increased funding for injury prevention and care, people like doctors or athletic trainers who can be watching over the athletes to make sure they're playing at the best of their ability without getting hurt. This could be for any sport. The athletes, they need this more now than they really used to. Having outlined the solution, investing in athlete health through better medical care, performance recovery, and mental health support, let's now imagine the positive impact they could have. So imagine a future where athletes no longer have to worry about their career-ending injuries or mental health struggles. They will be able to perform at their peak, recover quickly, and continue their careers longer. All while feeling supported in every way. We can fix this with time and the right funding. This will create stronger and more successful athletes. There will probably be a higher chance that, the athletes you're supporting will either go pro or play collegiate level because they won't be hurt and they'll be more successful in their sport. This will also help with their longevity in their career. It'll, give them the few extra years that they wouldn't have had because they've gotten hurt, and who knows, they could probably even get better during this time and probably make more money if they're playing pro. Now that we've envisioned the benefits of prioritizing athlete health with longer careers, improved performance, and overall well-being. It's time to turn that vision into reality. So I urge you guys and the state officials to act and increase funding for athlete health. It's time that we as a community prioritize the well-being of our athletes and ensure that their future is successful both on and off the field. I think this is very important because we gotta help them because they're not working with much here, especially in high school and college nowadays. Thank you for listening. Okay, here are my sources for the problem. Injury prevention and rehabilitation in elite athletes. This is made in 2020 by Jung S.H. Mental Health in Athletes, A Hidden Crisis, Journal of Clinical Sports Psychology, published in 2016 by Gold D. Here are my sources for the solution side. Youth sports grants, federal grants, foundation grants, and more, published in 2024 by Jeff Porter. And Preventing Injuries in Sports, A Strategy for Improving Athletic Performance and Health, published in 2015 by the American Journal of Sports Medicine. That's all I have for today. Thank you.